Hey, hey, sup? How to deal with your horrible art? How to look at your artwork? which is a topic very near and dear to my heart. So I do the I compare it by looking at your own poop, right? Because it's generated by you, and if you're willing to look at it, it holds a lot of secrets. It tells a lot about you, though you don't identify with it, but it tells something about you, right? It's a snapshot of you, the ultimate art at that time frame, right? So if you can look at it from a third person's angle, you gain a lot of benefits. So let's look at mine now. Let's look at mine. So this is a piece I've done a year ago. So first of all, when I was looking through my stuff, one thing stood out. I don't have that much finished work, so finishing is definitely one of the things I need to focus on. And the two things that stood out for me is the values, right? Like here and on the face, right? I don't have as much as much control I'd I'd wish for. And also, one thing that stood out to me is edges, right? Like the edge here, it should be more softer. It's rather hard here, right? The ideal edge control would be crisp on one side and softer on the other side. And also, although I put more saturation colors at the end, it seems a little bit less saturated. So that's definitely one thing I want to improve. So after you've analyzed your own poop, now you need to understand and study how to improve them. So for finishing, I'll just try to finish my studies to at least visually finished level, right? On finishing. On values and edges is technically the same thing, right? I know because I studied these things. So it's something to do with light. So you could be your own teacher this way. So by solving this, my um, my go-to action is probably setting up a light on objects on my table to observe the values, to control the values better, to communicate the things I want, and also pay attention to how light creates a harder and softer edge, right? But what happens if you don't know? If you're just starting out, I don't know what's wrong with my piece. It looks bad, but I can't put my finger on it. What should you do at that point, if that's you? So these are the studies I've done before. This is a piece, this is a study, step-by-step study of Runjia. So if you don't know what's wrong with your stuff, it is still valuable information. It puts you on a journey to understand what's wrong with your stuff, right? To study. I got a lot of stuff about studying and analyzing on my site. If you're interested, you can click the link below. But that's it for today. Try to look at your stuff by a third person's angle, and you'll discover some golden nuggets for you to improve to the next level sooner. Be your own teacher, keep drawing. See you later.